Marilyn Monroe by Julianna Ernest and Hannah Little.
Her childhood. Norma Jean was born on June 1st, 1962. She was born in Los Angeles, California. Her mom had been diagnosed with mental disabilities and was unfit to raise her. Norma Jean went through several foster homes and orphanages. When she was 12, she went to live with her great aunt. As she lived there, her aunt's son sexually abused her. At age 16, she married her first husband, who was in the Navy.
The start to a new life. At 16, she escaped her old life by marrying a 21-year-old aircraft plant worker, Jim, who she divorced 4 years later. By this time, she had begun modeling bathing suits and, after bleaching her hair blonde, posed for pinups and glamour photos. 20th Century Fox, who signed her to a contract at $125 per week for 6 months, who changed her name to Marilyn Monroe.
The beginning of fame. Monroe was appearing in small parts in films including Love Happy and All About Eve. Monroe found fame in 1953 with Niagara, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, and How to Marry a Millionaire. She appeared in a debut issue of Playboy magazine. Monroe had hit stardom. The nude spread caused scandal with her studio, so she agreed to admit she had posed for the photos as she was struggling to pay her rent. The publicity created some sympathy for the struggling actress.
The fall that ended it all. Marilyn Monroe's work began to slow down, but after undergrounding, critics praised her acting in 1956 film Bus Stop. She married a playwright, Arthur Miller, the same year, divorcing him 4 years on. In the meantime, she fell for the prey of alcohol and pills and suffered 2 miscarriages.
How she died. Marilyn Monroe was found dead in her bed at her Los Angeles home when she was just 36 years old. Her body was discovered in the morning by 2 doctors who were called to her Brentwood home by a concerned housekeeper. She was found laying naked in her bed with a body of empty sleeping pills by her side. The local coroner who visited the scene said that the circumstances of Miss Monroe's death indicated a possible suicide.
Legacy left behind. Magazine spread have a new feature: Nicole, Lindsay Lohan, Rihanna, Michelle Williams, and Viola Davis, and others their Marilyn Monroe moment. 11 years after her death, Elton John, who sang his ode to Marilyn Monroe, "And I would have liked to have known you, but I was just a kid," went the lyrics. Your candle burned out long before your legacy ever did. The 1950s bombshell has become the 21st century phenomenon.
Citations.